Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you that information does not really affect stock that much, all right? Because stock down today for no reason whatsoever, you have to factor in that Amazon, Microsoft, all those online companies are record-breaking numbers for their revenue and profits and stuff like that. And the stock is just down for no reason whatsoever. And I've seen it happen. Like I've been investing for like a very long time now, maybe 3 years at least. And I see like sometimes just stock just goes down and you don't understand why, and that's just about it. Or sometimes it goes up and you don't understand why. Like one time I remember I made substantial amounts of money in one day for no reason whatsoever. There is no reason why the stock should have went up. There was no difference between information yesterday and information today, and it just went up, right? So some people are going to tell you, oh, COVID-19, COVID-19. Look, COVID-19 cases were going down in February. If you look at stock in February, right, it was rising. Then if you look at March, the cases were still going down, right? So you see February, okay, February, okay. Then middle of February or end of February, they started going down. Worst performance ever. So cases are quite low. You see, cases are all time low, end of February, and stock is all time low in February as well, right? That's the point. That's the point where the COVID-19 was all time low, right? So then cases were kind of rising, and stock started to rise. So can you imagine, like, okay, look at April, cases are all time high, and stock is all time high. Does that make sense? Like, it makes no sense. Do you know what I mean? So somebody's telling you, oh, COVID-19 is determining whether the stock is going to go up or down. No. Like in here, cases are rising and stock is rising. And now, cases are actually falling. Well, they're kind of rising and falling, right? And stock is falling. So you could say that the more COVID-19, the higher the stock, right? But that's not the case. Because if you look at, let's look at, so let's look at December. Let's look at November to December 2020, right? So in December, the cases dipped, right? 30th of December. And the stock rose, you see? Let's look at December. The stock has not been impacted, right? 17th of December. Well, let's look at this timestamp here. 8th of January, the stock was at the highest point. 8th of January. Let's look at 8th of January, okay? So 8th of January, the stock was kind of well, let's look at 17th of January. So the cases are falling. 17th of January. Yeah, there's no correlation because look, you see, on 17th of January, the stock is like massively rising and the cases are falling. But then if you look at December, the cases are rising and stock is rising, right? It's like there's literally no relationship. Yeah. So what I'm trying to tell you, if you read a book by it's Warren Buffett mentor, the Intelligent Investor, there was a fund. Actually, let me try to find it. So I actually found it. So basically, it's called LP hedge fund. right? So if we go into long-term capital management fund, this is the fund. Okay. So it was run by like mathematician, computer scientists, Nobel Prize winning economists, and it lost by 2 billion because they tried to do it mathematically, right? They tried to use brain power, logic, analytical models, technical analysis to figure out whether the stock is going to work, right? And they lost 2 billion, almost caused a financial crash. There's actually a reference if you want to check it out. No, you have to search for it. LNP. That's the reference. When Genius Failed, that's the book. LTCM, basically. That's the book. So you see, when you see a guy on YouTube who's telling you he figured it out, you have to understand that a Nobel Prize economist with an army of computer scientists and mathematicians could not do it. So are you trying to tell me that a 17-year-old kid with a laptop computer figured it out? Okay, so I mean, let's get real here, right? Anybody who is in that position, who made substantial amount of money, is either lying about it or he got lucky, right? Because if these guys could not do it, I guarantee you, you will not be able to do it. All right? It's like imagine there is a puzzle. Imagine there is a puzzle that's out there, and they say we have an army of mathematician, Harvard business graduates with mathematical degrees, computer science degrees, and two Nobel Prize economists who could not crack this puzzle. Are you trying to tell me that it's wise for you to go in there and try to do it yourself with a laptop? The answer is no. It's not wise, and you won't be able to do it. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is invest into index funds because they're secure in the long term. Invest regularly and work a high-paying job. Do not think of stock as a way to make money, make income, right? Do not think of it as a way of making income. Because if you depend on this income, you are doomed. You are absolutely doomed. Think of it as a way to grow your money over 10 to 20 years. That's what stock is, index funds. That's what it is, right? It's not a way to make, it's not a way to win the lottery. It's not a way to get rich quick. It's not a way to make income. It's a way to grow your fund over 10 to 20 years, period. Anything else outside of that is either luck or you being stupid. All right? Take care.